popular saying that leaders are born and not made may be overrated, but in the life of High Chief Obiora Okonkwo, PhD, it's an obvious reality. Blind, deaf or dumb, his impact is felt by everyone, even without a seat in the government. High Chief Obiora Okonkwo is a bona fide son of Ogidi in Idemili North local government area of Anambra State, southeast Nigeria. Happily married to Gina Okonkwo, a grassroots politician and a bigwig in the People's Democratic Party. He is a business mogul and he owns one of the biggest entertainment houses in the nation's capital, the Dome. Obiora Okonkwo Dikori Demili Ugewibo is also a lover of culture, earning his various traditional titles across the southeast. He holds a doctorate degree in philosophy and political science with distinction from the Russian Academy of Science, Institute of World Economy and International Relations in Moscow, among others. It's no wonder he has had the privilege of speaking in various high institutions of learning, including the foremost University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and the popular Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka. A lover of education, he yearns to see others attain just as himself, as he has also donated a citadel of learning to the Sisters of Divine Mercy, called the Divine Mercy School, sponsoring their most recent graduation ceremony in his premises to ensure every child had an amazing and memorable time.
I will bow down to you anytime, every day, anyway.
Dikola is the main person that brought us here as a congregation. He is supporting us. At times he will pay school fees for some children.
Dikola is contributing towards development of not even only the school, entire community, Ire as a whole, Ogidi as a kingdom, Idemili North and Anambra State, and even the southeast of Nigeria. Dikola is committed himself towards developing the country. As you can see, that is a man of integrity, as I said before, man of his word.
Parents should know that the issue of training, what their kids will be tomorrow, starts from the training we give them today. If you catch them young, there is a higher percentage probability that they will be good children. So I encourage them to make sure they bring out their children to be trained in the right and appropriate place, and then they will support the teachers. They must support them. They should work with them. And as much as possible, prioritize education. All right? If they have all the money they need to buy good jewelry, good clothing and everything, they must have enough to make sacrifice for education. Education must be number one. We've tried our best in the past to make sure that all they need to offer the children the quality training they deserve and we desire in our society is made available for them. I believe in catching them young. I believe that children don't need just education. They need to be brought up in the right moral standards.
When you mention the word philanthropy, Obiora Okonkwo defines every sense of it, as his love for his fellow human has led him on an impactful journey in the lives of everyone he meets. It's no wonder the distribution of food items and clothing to the needy and widowed has become a norm in his household annually, sharing materials. And he also has students under his scholarship scheme. In a quest to meet some of the challenges of the populace, Obiora Okonkwo's foundation, Pro Valley Humanity Foundation, was birthed. This foundation is focused on caring for humanity and to rekindle the potential of the Nigerian youths. He recently held a program in Onitsha, Anambra State, to commemorate the 2019 International Youth Day, to bring together young minds from across the state and setting them on a positive course for a bright future.
Government, I expect their policies to make their duties to make the right policies, is just to make the right environment conducive. But more importantly, our educational curriculum must have to be changed, and it has to be changed right now. It has to be technology based. Times are different from when these things were there. This is time to change it. My thought is, hey, no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult it is, don't say no. If you fall down 10 times, wake up 10 times until that time you're able to get to your destination.
Even journalists recognize his relevance in the world of media, as he was once a keynote speaker on the topic Media and National Integration at a colloquium organized by NUJ Enugu.
Is everything that he's been doing good. We reach out to more people in the system. Congratulations. We are giving him the award of excellence.
His outstanding performances have not gone unnoticed, as the management and students of the Unizik Business School awarded him Business Philanthropist of the Year, among many other recognitions.
I have received different honors. I haven't received one from a business school. And then this business school being the business school that is in my hometown, in my home state, which is Anambra State, not far away from my hometown, and even closer to Onitsha, where I started my journey of life. So this is very, very significant. I had offered a partnership, a relationship with the business school, which I think is a blessing to this state, a state where you have great entrepreneurs known worldwide. For this state, Anambra particularly, we must have to grow the economy, and to grow the economy, you need a private sector participation. For this private sector to participate actively and make the necessary impact, there must be a study from this Unizik Business School to guide them. So I think that partnership is needed.
As an astute politician, his outstanding contributions in People Democratic Party cannot go unnoticed. In appreciation for all he's done, the Southeast leadership of PDP, led by Austin Umahi, recently paid him a courtesy visit, along with other party members in Anambra State.
Our God and with him all things are possible. Let me use the opportunity to thank a new development in Anambra State PDP. Let me use the opportunity to announce to Anambra State. PDP has a destination, and destination of PDP is 5/5. Because that was our pledge, that was our promise. And we will never rest, we will never stop till we get to our destination. And our destination is 5/5.
Everything turning around, everything turning around, everything turning around. PDP, we got everything turning around, everything turning around, everything turning around. PDP.
I'm happy I'm part of this unity agenda. PDP is a great party. We have paid the price in this state for this unity. So it has come to realization for everybody that the only way forward is if we can be in unity. This is the first time in so many years you've seen one PDP, one people. So it shows that victory is assured. And I'm happy to be in the middle of all it.
I'm excited as a national vice chairman. I'm excited because for the very first time since after they took over power from us as a party, PDP, this is the first time we are getting ourselves together, getting our hearts together, and it's a sign of a good move. And it's a sign of good things to happen under the leadership of this young man who is doing very, very well. And I'm proud of him. And any good supporter of PDP, we are prepared to pay visits to all the great PDP stalwarts in Anambra State. We are doing a very serious background work because we won 5/5 in Southeast. And I'm proud to say that I have no regrets.
Well, we are very delighted and we are thankful to Dr. Obiora who has continued to show that he is a one man that the PDP can be proud of. A person who is interested in seeing that the PDP grows from strength to strength. So we are appreciative of his efforts, and you can see the turnout and you can see the enthusiasm of party followers and leadership. It shows, it demonstrates that everyone is interested in seeing that our party reclaims the government house in this state.
Oh, the significance is in the best traditions of PDP. They are paying attention to a very high-ranking member of PDP, and he said the entire PDP family should be there to help him welcome them. And because the consequences in terms of logistic terms of hosting everybody, we thought we would honor him, especially in a non-PDP state.
My good friend, Dr. Okonkwo, in hosting them to at least charge the party up as we move on to the next election. It's very encouraging.
A visible man of culture and a lover of people, the traditional rulers of Anambra Central Senatorial Zone thought it deserving to honor him with a grand reception and bestow on him a title best befitting of his magnanimity. Mbobana follow Mbolonopa.
Obiora Okonkwo has been conferred with the chieftaincy title of Boba Adabon Bronoga on this day, the 3rd of December 2018, in recognition of his achievement and development side in the state, signed and sealed by His Royal Majesty Igwe Peter Ewiyamwa, Ezedike Blukendo, Chairman Anambra Central National Land Council. Congratulations.
I feel really honored. I feel humbled. It's a great feeling, and I thank God and give Him all the glory. It is very rare that you are recognized and honored by your own people. Sometimes people from distance might base on one or two things that from distance they recognize about you and honor you. But it's so special when it's coming from your own people who know you, and especially royal fathers, custodian of our culture, custodian of our values, custodian of all the right virtues. So if in their own wisdom they find me worthy of this very high recognition, to God be the glory.
In the whole Anambra Central, we have up to 70 towns. And out of that town, they choose one person from my own town to honor him today with a chieftaincy title. I feel highly honored to be his father and mentor. He's Igwe.
He is a younger brother of mine. I am quite proud of his achievements. I know he has a long way to go, but I will appeal to him to always put God first, the fear of God, and the will of the people to always guide him as he moves on.
He merits it. He deserves it. He's a good son of Anambra State and Nigeria in general. He's a great man. May God bless him to enjoy this special award. I wish him good luck, good health, and long life.
Let him ride on. We are right behind him. This is the beginning. He definitely has honored him. Now it's central, and we know that very soon Anambra State will honor him. We say congrats and more grace to his elbows.
Towing the same lane of appreciating good works, the Inwelo Ogidi Inwelo, Diko Ridemili Ugebu Igbo received the title of Ebekwodike of Umunya community in Oyi local government area from the traditional ruler of Umunya, His Royal Highness Igwe Dr. Chris Onyekwuluje Ezenyawan. Also, the traditional ruler of Umuawolo, His Royal Majesty, Igwe Dr. Joel Egwonwo, also honored him with the title of Ugobweze of Umuawolo community.
It is a call for duty and responsibility. We thank God for this honor. We will sit down with them and plan. It's not a short-term thing, but a long-term thing.
As the Inwelo Ogidi Inwele, even the big masquerade of his local community, the Jeli Inwele Masquerade, is named after his chieftaincy title. You can most definitely describe High Chief Obiora Okonkwo as a lover of culture.
By that title, Inwele Ogide Inwele, that means father of Ogide. So the full title of Ogide is actually Ogide Inwele. So for the masquerade to be called Inwele, Ijele Inwele, that means it's still for Ogide, for the father of Ogide, it is the masquerade of the masquerades. Awaigwe is Igwe Chuamaga, so he's the grandfather of Ogide. So Igwe Chuamaga is father of Inwele, and Inwele is father of Ogide.
Anticipated New Yam Festival doesn't go past a year without a grand celebrations in his compound, but must always be preceded with a Holy Mass celebration in his private chapel in Ogidi.
The Lord be gracious, gracious unto you.
Yes, the second of any woman. That's one I am. Thank you.
Like a Thanksgiving moment. And what it's all about is New Yam Festival. It is in my tradition that once in a year, in celebration of the New Yam, I gather people together, that there is a relationship between religion and culture. This is manifestation of our culture. It has been there. And there is no conflict between this culture and our religion and our faith. So what somebody like me has continued to do is to blend this. I love culture. people without culture are not people. I love culture.
Dikor is a man of the people. Not only a man of the people, but also, I would say, a man of God. A man who loves God and manifests that love of God in his relationship with human beings. Caring for brothers and sisters, caring for people he knew far many years behind, and people he has just spontaneously met, caring for everyone around him. So we always like to associate with him.
I really appreciate his support on my throne. He always beside me. Anytime I have any occasion, he's always by my side, and he supports my throne as Ogidi. So I feel that whatever he gets from Ogidi, he deserves it. Whatever God gives him, he deserves it, because he's a good Christian also.
We have always loved him for his love for the society. We have always loved him for his philanthropy. We've always loved him for his contribution to the good of this community. And celebrating this in a very special way for the second year is also an exemplification of who he is and what he is for all of us.
This is fabulous. This is very personal, very homely, and very intimate. So everybody feels at home. And what I like especially is how we started with a mass. So we've had God to sanctify the yams and sanctify the ceremony, which is beautiful. That is unique and different.
AYG means we have finished the harvest period and we are ready for eating it and then wait for the next year. So this is what we are doing here, celebrating it in the home of our very good friend, Inwelo Gidinwele.
High Chief Dr. Obiora Okonkwo is a household name in the whole Ogidi as an eminent son. So we always expect him yearly to feed Ogidi with yam.
I want to congratulate him for keeping alive the tradition of Ogidi and Igbo in general. It's a wonderful thing he has just done today.
Speaking of his love for God, the beautiful place of worship he put up for the Catholic Church, St. Gabriel Chaplaincy Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, Durimu, Abuja, an eye-catching edifice spells it all. Describing High Chief Obiora Okonkwo, PhD, as a man with a heart of gold is an understatement, but we can use it for now. We say, more grease to his elbow. As to whom much is given, much is expected. Dinwele ogidinwele, dikori demili, ugewibo, mbobana afolumbolo noba, ebe kuedike, and ugobeze. We look forward to more testimonies of your achievements.